Hello, everyone. Let's see who's on tonight. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there.
Hello, everyone.
Karen, welcome. Hi, Diane. Carol from Lone Jack, welcome. Ruth, how are you tonight? Happy Valentine's Day. Beverly, happy Valentine's Day. Joan, Louise. Yes. Yeah, right? Hey, Kathy, how are you tonight? Rebecca, Darlene, Sandy, Miranda, happy Valentine's Day. Cindy, Amber, Barb.
Welcome.
Carol, Kitty. Hi, Stephanie. Had a family emergency, so glad to be back. Well, hopefully everything's okay for you. Hi, Lana. Hi, Teresa. Cheryl. Carrie said happy Galentine's Day. Or
Galentine's
what does that say there?
Mm-hmm.
Galantinous. What do we have? Joan's still getting ready here.
So he's going to read the announcements
I am
for
going to
us.
read the announcements. If you haven't shopped on the floor model stuff, we've got new inventory coming in, so we still have floor models to go to clear out some room. So if you haven't checked those out, please come down. Molly's going to send that out again, or visit Windmill Sewing Center or Sewing Machines Express as well. They have a lot of floor models that we need to clear out so we can make some room. So we are who? Who are we? Who are we? Who are you? Bueller? Who are you? We are Quilters HQ and Windmill Sewing Center and Sewing Machines Express. Sewing Machines Express is in Springfield, Missouri. Windmill Sewing Center is over in Overland Park, Kansas. And Quilters HQ is here in Olathe. So the websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, and QHQ, the number 2.com. And Joan just told me I got a D for reading the announcement. She's got like a grading scale over here. It's A through F. I'm definitely not getting the A student. Happy Valentine's Day, hon.
Happy Valentine's Day. I just miscut. That's what my expression
got
was
here?
for.
Sewing retreat, Wednesday, March 8th through the 10th from 10 to 6. You can come out, enjoy our resources, spend some time clearing up those UFOs, or just sew with the ladies on a project that you were working on. So a lot of fun. It's $50, and that's for 3 days. So come out and join us. That's always a lot of fun in there. There's a lot of laughter that comes out of that room. I don't know if maybe that's just Judy. It could be, but
I think everybody has
everybody has a good
fun
time
with that one.
Joan Sews Live Sew Along, which is going on right now. We're doing the Stitch Pink. That's $5 per week. Do we have any kits left? Does anybody know? Anyone? Anyone?
Like 2 or
Carrie? Anyone?
3.
Galentine's Day, Carrie. Embroidery Club, Windmill Sewing Center, Saturday, March 11th from 10 to 12:30. And then we have that at Quilters HQ on Saturday, March 11th from 1:30 to 4. So Denise just kind of ships back and forth, and they're having a lot of fun in that one. I got to sit through that, so making some cool stuff. They're making the Zen bookmark in this one. I don't know if we have a picture of that.
We might.
Just, try to keep Molly on her toes over there.
It is up on the website under classes.
It's under the website under classes, so if you want to see the Zen bookmark.
And Carrie says there are 3 left.
3 left if you want to sew along with us. I do have a couple people sewing for me, Tom and Beverly. So thank you for keeping me on track. Ben the Bear, right there, Ben. That is now been rescheduled, so we should be ready for this one. Friday, February 17th through March 3rd, and those are from 12 to 3 here at Quilters HQ. $45 for 3 sessions. That's with Peggy, so I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Is that the one your mom's taking too?
She's doing the t-shirt club.
She's doing the t-shirt club, okay. The By Annie's Project bag. Is that this one? Yes, it is. So this is the By Annie's Project bag, and that is Saturday, February 25th, 10 to 3 here at Quilters HQ, and that's $35, and that's with Betsy. So that's a pretty cool bag there. A lot of fun. Let's see, Let's Surge 2 Simple Garments. Lots of fun there. Saturday, March 4th through April 8th, 10:30 to 1:30. That's $90 for a 6-week class with Joyce. If you need help learning how to thread your machine, sign up for the Learn to Thread beforehand, and Joyce will work with you and kind of get you set up, and then you'll feel much more comfortable when you're in the class because you know your machine a little bit better. Sometimes those loopers can be a little tricky.
Unless you buy your machine from us, and then you have free.
You'll get owner's training.
Owner's
if you
training
from us
with the purchase.
Good point. And there's plenty of floor models, so if you're interested, be sure and come by and check those out.
Donna, Joan is cutting out the block, so Robert is doing the announcements.
You're getting like
You're
a
doing
second string
great.
guy, you know.
Everybody, give him a thumbs up because he's doing a great job.
Beginning quilt piecing with Mindy Peterson. That's $60 for a 4-week program. That's Thursday, March 9th through the 30th from 10 to noon at Quilters HQ. And then that class will be over for Windmill Thursday, March 9th through the 30th, 1:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon. So that looks like it's going to be a good class. Let's Surge 1, Make Friends with Your Serger. That is Thursday, March 16th through March 4th, 1 to 4. And at Windmill, Thursday, June 1st through July 20th from 1 to 4. And that's a new spot for Windmill over there.
That's a great class.
So, yeah, lots of fun.
I did it again. I did the exact same thing that I just did again.
I know, I just read the same page. No.
Did you?
No. Let's see. Trixie Zip Pouch. That's at Quilters HQ. That's $25. That's March 16th Let's do a
We're back.
sound check and make sure that we have a camera that has decided to act strange on us. It Cupid.
It's live, folks.
It Cupid me right in the side.
That was not a reflection of what you're doing. You're doing a good job.
Right. We'll wait for people to get back on here. Sorry about that. Technical difficulties. People coming back on. Can see and hear us. Okay. How's the sound check? YouTube, Facebook look okay? Okay. Well, I was just reading along, and here's Trixie's bag. And that class is March 16th, 1 to 5 at Quilters HQ, and that's $25. So, yeah, it's a cute little bag.
It is cute.
AccuQuilt Club is Thursday of this week from 10:30 to noon and 5:30 to 7. The broadcast is 10:30.
10:30.
And Joan is going to be doing conversions of magazine patterns to AccuQuilt, which everybody's kind of been asking for. So I think they're pretty excited about that one. So Ruler Club, Saturday 1 to 3. That's here at Quilters HQ. That's $25. And let's see, Free Sew Fridays, as always, at all 3 stores on Friday is Free Sew Friday. So anyone can come in. We just ask that you sign up and use our resources and sew with your pals or by yourself or whatever you feel like doing. So I think that's probably good for the announcements.
Okay.
AQS Branson, of course, is coming up. That's our next event. Always check the class schedule on the website and see if there's something that you're interested in doing. And happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
So,
And go Chiefs. Congratulations to the Chiefs.
Congratulations to the Chiefs.
AccuQuilt will be on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep.
Same channels.
Yep.
Can't say that channel. But same time. Well, not time.
Blurry on Facebook. So did that get better? Does everything look good before we start sewing? Better now? Okay, great, Beverly. Thank you. Appreciate it.
A lot of cutting for this block. So we've got
okay.
time. I want to tell you about a new product that is coming out that you're going to want to come in and see all my pattern sewers, quilters, or not quilters, clothing makers, and some crafting patterns. It's called Ditto. And Robert and I last week were in Houston looking at this really cool new product. And what I like about it is that you can fit, if you've ever done garment construction, you know, not everybody is a perfect size out of the pattern, right? So you have to modify the pattern. So I have kind of a long body and short little legs. And so when I make like a jumpsuit, it kind of doesn't fit right across, you know, from groin to shoulders. And so with this system, which is not huge, it will fit right in front of your cutting table and not take up a whole lot of space. You can put your measurements in and it will actually change the pattern to fit your body shape. So, and it projects the pattern down onto your fabric. So there's no, you know, ironing out the tissue paper. And if you've ever tried to put a pattern back in that little bitty tiny paper sleeve after you have unfolded and pressed it, it's never going to happen. It is a nightmare to do. And I know you know what I'm talking about. So,
Hey, Twyla, welcome.
those have shipped to us. They should be here.
Carla.
I don't know. When do you think they'll get here?
I don't know.
But-
When we get them going, we may do a special session just to kind of do one. And
We will.
Show
We
it,
will
so.
cut out a t-shirt or just a little shell top and show you how this works. It is super, super cool. I want one. I think you're going to want one too. So that's enough about that. Let's go ahead and get started on our pattern. So, don't know if you can see it. We're sewing block number 10 tonight.
Hi Donna, how
And
are you
it
tonight?
is, it's like an Ohio star with extra stars. It's a really cute pattern. This could make a great quilt all on its own. So let's get started. So it's saying so all G and F, which is the 2 3/8 squares. It's these little tiny triangles. Do I have enough of these? I don't think I do.
Uh-oh.
Right row says 8. Yep. So maybe, oh, we just need 8. So I'm just going to sew all of these together. I've already got my machine set up. We are still playing thread chicken because I've got just a little bit left. I am sewing with color 2615. It is my favorite even when I'm sewing white, and doesn't really matter because it just kind of disappears. So let's piece all of these smallest triangles together first. And then of course I've got my doohickey and my scissors here next to me for pressing because we don't want to run to the iron. And I am paying close attention. I don't think I've had a trouble-free week yet, but this is going to be it. This is, I can feel it in my bones. This is going to be the week where everything else besides the cameras just goes really smooth. So I hope everybody had a great, or has having a great Valentine's. Robert made me flowers, and they're beautiful. But we're just going to spend a quiet evening at home, rather than the madness of the restaurants. This in here. So we need 8 of these white and pink half square triangles. I think we have one of these machines left on our floor model sale. We might have 2. So if you're thinking about it, do we have 1 or 2 of these? Of this one?
We have 2 of those, but yeah.
Really great price on it if you're thinking about it.
Very, very good. Spaghetti and meatballs and brownie and Sundays later. Oh, wow. Nice.
Nice. Ooh,
Kathy,
you know what
getting
sounds
some
good?
sewing in. Hey, Janice, how are you? Happy Valentine's Day.
That baked ziti at Maggiano's.
Send us a Valentine's Day emoji, everybody.
Yep, share the love. Okay, so that's all of those. So let's just use the trimmer on the machine. So far, so good. Let's keep our fingers and toes crossed here. I'm just gonna press these.
Nice, love it. Okay, got the ones with the wings. That's cool. It's a good one.
I want to see. When we get our studio set up, I will be able to see.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like the thought of that because, you know, when you set up the studio, you have a TV showing what the screen shows, so you're actually looking at yourself. And that might be scary for me, but I think I'll manage somehow.
Nice, Darlene. Good. Carla, I haven't seen that one before. Is that like a ribbon around it? Something like that? Is that what it looks like? Sometimes they're really small. Peggy's husband says every day is Valentine's Day.
That's right.
Oh, there you go.
That's so sweet. It's gonna trim these dog ears off.
That's a good one, Kathy. Kathy started sewing since her knee surgery. It's been 3 weeks, so she's back on the sewing. Was that your foot pedal foot or knee that side?
I would be sewing with the start-stop button.
Oh, Mrs. Cranford, well, congratulations. Happy anniversary. 47 years. Everybody should give her a shout out.
Nice.
She is quilting like a mad woman out there. We are eating Thai from a little lady who makes takeout from her home. So good. So I might fall flat after eating too much.
No doubt, right? It's hard not to overeat when the food you're eating is just delightful.
Yeah.
Okay, so next step is we're making our flying geese. We're going to use these and the rest of our, and we need 4 of these. I think I cut out too many of these. 4 of those. We've got our half square triangles to go with them. So I am going to start with these down here in the corner, just like that.
Hey, Donna.
Press her foot down. There we go.
Got too many of them?
I might have cut too many, but you know what? Better too many than not enough.
That's for sure.
That might have been why.
Well, there's always some behind the scenes around our show, and sometimes we're trying to get ready. And Joan was on the phone with tech support, sharing some insight into the reporting module that we were having a couple issues with. So she got off about 10 minutes before the show. So it's always
sorry about that. So apparently they're having some issues doing math on their reports. Doesn't affect the purchases that you make. Those are all fine. It's just that they're kind of struggling with the calculations. And it is the season for taxes.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kathy's husband made her steak and a baked potato. Cleaned the kitchen.
Oh.
Oh wait, he's been doing that for 3 weeks.
Well, he does live there too, right? So sweet of him to pitch in. Okay, halfway through our half square, our flying geese. This block is going to take just a smidge longer. I think we'll have time to do it all tonight. There's glue on my scissors.
No.
I know.
No glue on the scissors. And we do have a giveaway and a new thread of the month.
Color of the month.
Did we show last week? No, because we didn't have the show. So this is our first February show.
Our first February show.
And there won't be a show on the 28th.
Nope.
We're going to take a little short vacation before busy season.
I'm really excited about that.
Yes,
I will miss all of you, but I will be on the beach.
Yesterday, Kathy caught him cleaning and doing some laundry.
Nice.
So the Ad Astra shop hop's going to be starting too, March 30th through the 31st.
Yep.
Thursday 9 to 6 and April 1st 9 to 4.
So with that one, all of the shops are going to have a block, a pattern, I think. I don't know all the details yet. I I think we have another meeting before the shop hop.
Hey, Debbie, welcome to the show.
Might be a phone call.
And then the Kansas-Nebraska shop hop's going to run for 2 months. So that starts April 1st and goes through the 31st. We do have the Passport magazines in stock now. So
in stock. Don't wait. Come get them.
If you are, I think we have 70 or so of those. Make sure to pick one of those up if you're planning on doing the shop hop. And that way you can have your passport and all that good stuff. So
there is a charge for
them.
those. They're $10.99 or
something
like that.
I can look.
Yeah, it says right on the magazine. I think they're $10.99.
So request. Will you ever carry Minky?
We have in the past. So it's kind of hard to carry Minky because we're being a quilt shop. We don't get a lot of demand for it. So we will probably, more than likely, carry Minky kits.
Okay. Donna, how long to receive the giveaway? Carrie, can you check on that one for Donna, please?
4 of
Judy
these.
says the magazines are $10.95 on the
$10.95.
all Kansas, Nebraska shop hop.
I did these wrong. 4, 2, and 3/8. Let me just cut these out again. There's 2. There's 4. I was all frazzled from talking to tech support. If any of you have ever had to do that, you know what that's like. I won't tell you what I said.
I always say that her hair goes like straight back, like she's
It'll
been
go
in the
like
wind
this.
or something. You just picture somebody with their hands.
What is kind of like that, and so, you know, I feel a little bit bad for them because, you know, I did IT
They
for
didn't
like
write it.
20 something years. And so, you know, when they're saying something and you're like, that doesn't really sound right, but I gotta go. That's kind of what that's like. So, and that was the kind of the conversation that I was having. It was kind of unbelievable what they were telling me. So we'll resume that conversation again tomorrow, but they are lengthy conversations. So
Super fun.
super fun. So it's like talking to I don't know, your cable provider when you have an internet outage. And you've already rebooted the router, and they're like, oh, well, can you go and reboot the router? And you're like, well, I just did, and I don't think it's going to change anything, but okay.
We'll do it one more time.
I'll do it one more time just for you. Kind of like that, and my apologies to any of you who are cable repair people out there. I admire what you do. Appreciate being connected. Connected.
That's the kind of day it is. It's connected day.
It's connected day. Connected with your sweetie.
2 packages. She's nice. Okay. What projects is everybody working on?
I am working on a mountain of unsorted fabric that...
It's actually dwindling, hon. I mean, it really
What
is.
is a smaller mountain, but it's still a mountain.
It is still a mountain, but it's a small mountain. It's like a Kansas Flint Hill now. It was the Rockies.
So sorting this fabric and putting it away, and some of it's like little
Hey, Carol.
scraps. I mean, I know you've done it where you've been working on a project and you're like, okay, well, I'm just going to throw this over here. And then it goes into one of those plastic bins that you get at like Target or Lowe's or somewhere like that. And then all of a sudden you've got a mountain. So that's how I wound up with this situation. And so now I'm trying to deal with it, and I don't have a flat surface that's clean in my sewing room, and it's kind of frustrating. I've got like 4 or 5 quilts to bind, and I don't have a flat surface. I guess I could bring it in here and cut it out, and that would work. The binding for the quilts that I need to do. So we're doing the other half of our flying geese. So what is everybody else working on?
So Kathy was asking, how do you store your small scraps?
Okay.
What do you like to put them in?
So so if it's a half yard, then I have a 6-inch ruler, and I actually take the half and wind it around the ruler and then fold it in half. And so each piece I kind of fold differently, so that when I'm looking at my stash, I have everything on bookshelves from IKEA. I think everybody has some of those at home. So I fold everything a little bit differently so that I know what it is. If it's a yard or more, I actually wind that around the 8.5-inch ruler and then fold that in half. And then that goes on those same shelves. And if they're smaller than a half yard, I actually wind it around that 6-inch ruler, and then I wind it again around the 3-inch ruler, and it gives me kind of like this little kind of, I'll bring some in next week and show you, little almost looks like a fat 8th fold. And then I have them in just little plastic baskets where I can see the tops and see what kind of fabric it is.
A lot of projects coming in here. So Joan's working on an embroidering a heart zipper bag for her daughter-in-law.
Oh, nice.
Donna's starting a cardstock wall hanging cut from the Go Baby. That's
Nice.
cool. Mrs. Cranford's working on a graduation quilt. 'Tis the season to be working on those. Take a while, right?
Those can take a minute.
Janice is working on a cross quilt for Easter.
Nice.
Beverly's working on a mystery quilt.
I won't list out all the projects that I have. I have a stack of blocks about that high that need to be pieced together. So for me, this is the year to sort and organize and finish projects. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I did get a really, Penny Heron, do you remember when she came?
Yeah.
So she had this really excellent suggestion for sorting your fabrics.
Betsy's working on a ham sandwich.
I'm kind of hungry too.
And Peggy's working on a John Wayne quilt for a cousin they haven't seen.
Nice.
Husband got the wild idea to quilt it like a puzzle.
Quilt it like a puzzle.
You finished today.
Okay. All right. So let's
Small
start.
credit card bags and some hot fingers.
Small credit card bags and some.
You gotta love our community here
I do.
out there.
I do.
There's a little humor to go all the way around, and you fit right in.
Okay, so we're going to make this inside square next, which is like this.
Hey, Rachel, how are you?
And one of those. Did I cut those wrong? I'm pretty sure it said 2B.
We're
B
gonna count
is
the days
2-inch squares.
Spring break.
And I did. And I need, how many of those? 4.
I think Rachel needs to work on a rag quilt.
So anyway, the tip that I got from Penny Heron, which I am taking to heart, I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to, is she doesn't sort her fabrics by color. She sorts them by, what else did I have? Nope, that must be it. So this is, I need 8 of those. She sorts them by kind of genre, if that's the right word. So she has all of her 30s prints together, all of her Christmas prints together, all of her reproduction
kind
fabrics.
Of a theme thing.
Yeah, theme. That's the word I was looking for. And so when she goes to make a quilt and she can decide, okay, I want to make a reproduction quilt, she's got all of her reproduction fabrics together. Or if she wanted to do a Christmas quilt, then all of her Christmas fabrics are together. And so she doesn't have to sort through every single piece of fabric in her stash to find just the right fabric. And there's some overlap with some of them, so but for the most part, that's how she sorts them. And I am going to adopt her idea because I think it's brilliant, and I'm going to sort mine that way as well. Okay, we're just going to make our side rows here real quick. Okay, we broke our thread.
Oh no.
Because I'm playing thread chicken here. I like to get the best use out of all of my thread, and if I had the accessories out for this, I would just put the spool stand on and stand the spool upright. But we don't get out all of the accessories for the machines because we don't want to lose them. And sometimes I'll pick up a foot and walk away with it, and then it's gone forever. Okay. And these and one of these. Sew the other sides on these real quick, and we'll start piecing this inner block.
Kathy asked, what does everyone do with empty thread spools?
Anita Good Design has a chest set pattern that you can embroidery in. They're like little pockets, and they just fit over the top of the thread spool. Points in.
What do you do with empty thread spools? That's a good question.
You missed it. We answered one of them.
Okay.
But everybody else, throw up your ideas and suggestions.
The red one?
Okay. Block is starting to come together. So I'm going to press these towards the white.
That's really good. Mr. Cranford said that the Quilt Guild uses them on fidget mats for elderly patients.
Oh, nice. And then these I'm going to press towards the center of the block so that my block will nest nicely. Let's get these on the right way. What does that show? No whammies? Are you like, no whammies? No mess ups? chest set was kind of cool, where you take the little spindle like the aerofill, and then you can
carve a horse out of it, or
no, it's an embroidered, and it makes like a little, almost like a little finger puppet thing, and you put it on top of the spool, and then you have a nice little travel chess set for young people who like to learn how to play chess. If they lose one, you can just make another.
they're all the same color. You'd have to get a different color. I was gonna say you could just saw the top off of them, and you'd have a checker set.
Well, you don't have to. I mean,
Yeah.
the bottoms come off.
Well, there you go.
The airfill.
Learn something new every day on this show.
You didn't know the bottoms?
Yeah, I probably did, and no wonder the bottom fell out.
Yep. Okay, so here is the very center of our block. Turned out super cute.
Ruth said she can be happy to donate.
There's that. And so then the next
good.
portion that we're going to do is making these outer portions.
That's really cool with the grunge fabric.
Yeah. So we've already created these. So these all get B squares. I need 4 more. I did cut all of these wrong.
Hey, Ann, how are you tonight?
Okay, so let's just piece all of these. There's 4 pieces. They get white squares. Let me make sure I'm looking at, yep.
Let's see. Yeah, I think, Donna, I think they said there were 3 kits left. 2 kits, 3 kits.
3. So yeah, we're on block 10, so it's not too late to get caught up. So we had purchased enough fabric for 25 kits, so we just cut out all 25 because we always have people who want to.
Yeah. If not, we sell them at the shop hop or somewhere, right?
Stumble across us and figure out that they want to do the sew along with us.
Yeah, so they were asking Ann, she stored them in a jar for a year to see how many she went through.
Spools?
Yeah.
Yep. And then while I'm here, I'm going to sew these. And these get pieced like this. And they're all going to be the same, so I'm just going to do, there should be 4 of these, and there are. So I'm just going to piece these as well, since I'm already chain piecing here.
So Mrs. Cranford said to make the fidget mats, they cut the fabric 18 by 22, add buttons, rings, old zippers, pockets, whatever.
I've seen those. They are kind of nice. I wouldn't mind a fidget mat of my own.
Okay, now we have a new thing for this year. Ann has just set the bar. So last year she went through 25 spools. So now everybody's just keep track of their spools, and then we'll tally them up. See how many thread spools we go through.
We wouldn't want to know how many we go through here.
No.
It's in the thousands.
That's a lot of stuff. Yeah. Yeah. We make a lot of quilts here.
We do. And we use
and
the
demos and serger thread and
we use the same aerofill thread for quilting that we do for sewing here. And we do go through a lot of it. I think we're probably
A prize for the winner. All right, I like that. Okay, yeah, I'll come up with some prize. Sure.
We could do the, and so this other piece is going to go on like that. We want to make sure that we get all of these right. So I'm going to line this up like this, just like this. Fold over, fingers and toes crossed. We could do a big giveaway of our partial thread spools.
Yeah, we always do have a lot of partials, and we wouldn't be included. Viewers only, no businesses, so just viewers.
Yep.
So just regular sewers.
Yep. If you're a long armor.
Yeah. We'd have to have a different category, and
you'd have to beat us. And we do literally
lots.
How many quilts
They can email, but Carrie's going to keep a spreadsheet. Okay. There's always something fun to do on the show.
Well, they got to send pictures or it doesn't happen.
She said that didn't count her long arming. That's awesome. Color of the month. This guy right here. It's going to be 4660. I don't know the name of this one.
I don't remember the name of it.
Hold on. Molly's on it. We like to keep her on her toes. Throw some curveballs.
Pink taffy.
Pink
taffy. This is a perfect color for this month.
I thought so too.
It's a little variegated, right?
It is a variegated.
So it is 4660.
You could use it to quilt this quilt.
So you can kind of see it there. It's got a variegated color to it. So if you are a member of the club,
15? No, 20%
20% off.
And if you're just buying on the show, it's
15%.
Yep. Okay, so we've got all of these. That is a pretty color. It goes from fuchsia to light pink.
And you said you're not here next week.
No, we are here next week.
You are.
The week after.
Oh, okay. So
I think it's the week after.
Yeah.
It's
So you have
the
this week
28th.
and next week. Okay.
So these pieces, I'm gonna press the seams towards the middle, I think. They're going to attach to this. Yep, so that's right.
I mean, this quilt can end up quilted in that color.
I think it would be perfect quilted in this color. It does not have white, so it's pink to fuchsia, back to pink to fuchsia. So it would be perfect. So sometimes variegated on a busy quilt like this, they can get lost. So sometimes with quilt that has a lot of blocks like this, and these I'm going to press towards the outside. Sometimes a solid quilting thread will work better on a quilt like this, but since this one doesn't really have any white in it, I think this would work fine. You just don't want that stop and start with a quilt like this.
9 minutes.
9 minutes. No pressure. Thanks, Robert. It is Valentine's.
Yeah.
Do we get a pass? Okay, so I'm going to piece
We started
these.
a little late tonight, too. So.
And then we had an outage, so...
And an outage. And a tech support call. It's all happening over here.
That's why we say it's live. Anything can happen.
For sure.
We haven't got any phone calls yet.
No, that's true. You want me to call in?
No.
Oh, a friend.
Sometimes the children, even though they know we're doing this show, they still call. Like we're going to answer. They're adults. Sometimes, though, I think they forget. Let me just make sure, and I didn't. I think it goes like that, and I think I did this one incorrectly. I did. We'll fix that in a minute. So this is not the show for the perfect block, because I already messed up.
Oh.
I know. Disappointed.
Yeah, you were a little rushed.
I was. We'll get as much as we can. Well, here, you could take this out for me.
With the electric seam ripper?
I don't know where that is. It's like
Bet
my
it's
sewing
in
room
Carrie's
here.
office. What's wrong with it?
It's going the wrong way.
So all these?
No, just the one long seam.
What?
Oh, I just discovered a new thing I like about this machine. So have you ever been sewing along and you get to the seam allowance, like right here? If you just stop, the foot lifts up and it will just, I like this. This little piece will just plop back down. Okay, maybe not.
It won't plop back down?
No, with your picking out skills. I'm starting to get worried here.
You are?
I am.
Okay. I did rip some the other day on the long arm. I didn't mean to, but you know, so it just went.
You tore something?
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't do that.
What? I'm separating this.
Okay.
Get the skill saw. Calm.
You're scaring me.
Calm.
This is my worried face.
That's good.
Okay, so we might get this mostly done, but
Ginger said it's looking good.
I do like this block. I think this would make a real interesting quilt in red, white, and blue.
Oh.
So you could do the blue in the middle here, red on the outside, and then you've got your white. This would make a great patriotic quilt. Okay. So I'm going to make one of these. So that piece goes there. These get sewn here. That's why we alternated our pressing of our seams. So this will nest really lightly and nicely, and we don't lob off any corners here, or points, not corners.
Anybody got anything interesting to say?
Is this like torture for you?
Yeah. It's like when I get my fishing line hung up and wrapped around my bait caster.
And then I'm going to press these like this.
That's what it's like.
You could come do our giveaway.
Okay. What is it? Is this Benartex Fabrics?
Yep.
Alright. We got for you tonight Pearl-Ized Marble by Canvas Studios.
And it is a charm pack.
Little charm pack there. Different colors.
Very cute.
Who wants to be a winner?
I do.
I'm kind of a bass fisherman, but I do like to catfish. Definitely like a crappie. Walleye. So, let's see here. We got... Okay. Carrie, are you out there? Are you going through the list? Finding a winner?
Congrats to Ann Buckley.
Oh, Ann.
Buckley,
Nice.
congratulations.
Congrats, yes. So she's came up with a new contest for us to tackle.
Okay. Well, that's what it's going to look like once we get the other piece on.
Man, that Juki's a good sewer.
That is a really pretty block. I like that one a lot. Oh my gosh, you did it.
Yes! Woohoo! There's a woohoo for you.
He is a woohoo guy. We got just enough time. It looks like 3 minutes till 7.
3 minutes.
Can I do it? I think I can.
Yeah, the red, white, and blue would be interesting on this quilt, so...
Yeah, you could do a whole quilt in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about sampler quilts. You don't just get like one quilt. You can take the blocks and do all kinds of quilts. This would be absolutely gorgeous in red, white, and blue. This quilt.
Have a good night, Beverly.
We're almost there.
Sampler. So you could get like the sampler platter, right? You get the sampler appetizer. Like that.
It's kind of like that. You just get more bang for your buck when you get a sampler quilt book.
Nice. I don't think it happens that way in the appetizer. Oh, yeah, Kathy likes the batiks. Might be cool in batiks.
I think it would be very
Yeah,
cool
I
in
think so, too.
batiks.
You got it. The points look great.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Haven't lobbed any off. Well, there's one. But done is better than perfect all day long. I did notch.
this is
one
the
off a
sewing
little
show,
bit.
folks. Oh, pretty good. It's the race car.
I'm flooring it. We're going to finish.
We're cheering you on from the pits. Woohoo! 1 lap to go. Get the sampler flag.
Okay, arms away.
Hands down. Everybody away from their machines.
Now I was thinking the baking shows.
Yeah. So it's...
Like, step away from your dish. There we go.
Woohoo!
All done. It's a really cute block.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I know, right? Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight, and we hope that you had a wonderful Valentine's Day and got to share it with people you love. We loved sharing it with you. As always,
Change your needle.
change your needle, check your thread path, and oil your rotary hook.
Put a little oil on that guy.
A little drop.
Yep. He will thank you.
I think I'm going to have to ditch this spool because it keeps coming unthreaded. So,
one for the jar.
There's just really not enough on here for me to...
All right, everyone. We'll see you next week.
See you next week.